Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this channel, this ever growing tribe. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And for anybody new here, welcome. This is that reminder we're all here sharing this human experience together, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. Should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. With that being said, today we are going to get a message of the truth this person would tell you. We're going to find out what that is. So what is the truth that you would tell to my collective if you could? What is the truth that this person would tell to my collective if they could? What is the truth that this person would tell to my collective if they could? Thank you. Whoa. Sliding into home base, huh? All right. We have Queen Alice on the bottom. So you're a queen, you're a king. Immediately I'm getting like a hurt energy here. So I feel like maybe this person did hurt you. They might not have intentionally hurt you, but they do have something to say. Source, what is the truth that this person would like to say to my collective? What is the truth that this person would like to say to my collective? What is the truth this person would like to say to my collective? So we've got the 12th house, Sagittarius energy, and Venus. Yeah, they're definitely, this is someone who you were attracted to. I do feel like this is a romantic attraction at one point in time. That you both have the potential to be with one another. It could have happened. It might not have happened. Everybody's story is going to be different. As we go along, you will know who this is if this message is meant for you. But with the 12th house, I do feel like this person was quite secretive and very much like everything they did was on the DL. Like they just never really were honest about their actions, and they were never honest to you about what it was that they were interested in from you. This could have been someone that strung you along for a while, and they felt really guilty about that because they really were attracted to you, because they really did want something with you, but there was a whole bunch of stuff that was going on in their own personal life that was preventing them from stepping forward. And that's why the 12th house is here. We see that there was a lot of things that they had to heal, whether that was guilt, self-blame, self-worry, self-degradation, all these things that were coming in that were making them feel really bad about themselves. And they didn't want to put that on you because they feel like there's this energy where it's like, I don't want to hurt you, but it's better for me to hurt you because I'm not good enough for you. And I know there's a lot of people out there that says that's total rubbish that someone would ever think that way, but there are actually a lot of people who think that. And so instead of coming towards you and being forced into growing, because that's exactly what would have happened if they had come forward. They would have been forced into growing, and they weren't yet comfortable with that idea. And they, from afar, stayed very secretive, and they wish that they had said more. They wish that they had told you how they really felt, because they really were attracted to you. You're so magnetic. You're so beautiful. You're so handsome. You're so loyal and dependable, and you're just someone who they wish they had access to more in their life, but they know that they let a good thing go. And I feel like that's just something that's really sad because, when you have a good thing, a lot of times our trauma will get in the way and it will sabotage those good things, right? And it'll create a lot of chaos for us. And that's just, it's sad. It's sad that happens. Look, I split the deck. We have the 2 of Cups and the Knight of Swords on the bottom in the reverse. There's this energy. It's like they definitely felt like it would have been one-sided here. Not from them to you, from you to them. You would have been the only one that was putting in a huge amount of effort here, and they would have just been running away, not wanting to face you and not wanting to tell you the truth of who they are, because they said when you look into their eyes, you see who they are, and that scares them more than anything when they've tried so desperately to stay hidden for so long. And you would have forced them to work on a lot of their shadow And that scares them too. Let's see what comes through here. Okay. All right, one more. What would this person say if they could? What's the truth they would say if they could? Okay, well, I guess they want all three. I wasn't going to do a 3-card pull, but I'll make it as short as I can. Look, we've got the Ace of Swords coming out on the bottom. Yeah. This person had a lot of feelings for you. They still do. Like, we've got the Hermit. Wow, we've got the Family card. And the Sun. Wow, this is incredibly positive. It's interesting because I feel like this person had to deal with family situations, whether that's a marriage that they were in, children, they could have had children here. This could have been taking care of someone in their family that was much older. This could have been just dealing with family that, you know, those families that like to interfere. There's always those families out there that say that they have a right to be nosy because we're family. So they were dealing with something that was family here, and they had turned their back on actually looking into this, actually healing this part of themselves, and they watched you heal this from afar. And whether you were open about that on social media or if you were open about that to people that you both know, what they noticed the most was just how different you have seemed energetically and how you're the one who shined the light on the discrepancies within their family dynamic, and how they're realizing that the only way that I could have ever come and stood up and been a part of your life was if I healed this part of myself. And to do that feels difficult, and it feels uncomfortable, even though the situation itself is already uncomfortable, right? Like, it's already just like, really, that's what you want to stay in? But that's what they would tell you. It's like, I wasn't ready to heal my family dynamics. I wasn't ready to heal from the hardships. I wasn't really ready to deal with what I was hiding. Got empty room, no people, the end, opportunity. This is what they were afraid of, an empty room. All those people that had convinced them that they loved them, all those people that had convinced them that they were a part of their life and that they cared about them. And in the end, they felt caged by that because they knew it was just a load of crock. But you're the one that shone a light on that. Like, you were the sun that came in. They see you as the sun too. They really do. They see you as this beautiful individual who brings light everywhere you go. But you also shine a light on people's darkness, and it scares people a lot because it means that they have to heal aspects of themselves that they're not ready to look at. Bravery flipping over here. We have face the unknown with bravery and trust your steps. This is what they see from you. But they see you standing at this cliff all alone. And they wish they could come and tell you, like, I want to be there. I want to be the one that helps you. I want to be the one that walks this journey with you. But I'm not brave like you. I'm not capable of doing the things that you've done. I'm not capable of overcoming those hardships as easily as you have. You've made it seem graceful and flawless and simple. And it's probably everything that it's not, right? Like, you're like, oh no, all those things were really difficult to heal. All those things were very hard to get through. Like, as hard as it was for you, it was that hard for me. And this person was fighting a lot of anxiety here, stress, depression, panic attacks, and restlessness. Like, it was easier for them to stay in this state of anxiety and panic than it was to step forward and let go. So there's somebody here who has control over them. Legal matters, we have justice, divorce, balance, and judgment. So this relationship that they have could actually be involving with legal situation, and it's not as simple as just walking away. It's not as simple as just saying I'm done. There's more to it than that. Wow, I wasn't planning on getting this many cards, but okay. They want one more deck. What do you want? Okay, we'll do this one, the Enchanted Path. So I have a couple of new decks out today. Give it a shuffle. What's the truth this person would like to say to my collective if they could? Okay, wow, thank you. Okay, on the bottom, detachment. Let go of the attachment to outcomes. They see you being so graceful and letting go of things that just aren't serving you, things that aren't working for you. It's like people who weren't at the same level as you. You just were so capable of walking away, and they feel like I'm incapable of doing that. Firm, wide awake, clean, decisive. They feel like you're this very decisive person. Again, look at this image, these women standing alone in these pictures, right, with the sky above them. There's like a whole land of opportunities, but it's like the sky is the limit. There's nothing that's holding you back, and that's something that they absolutely admire about you. Run away. Get away, keep away, and give up. This is how they feel. They just keep running away from themselves. So that, like, whenever they see you or whenever you look at them, you see into their soul, and that scares them more than anything. And they would love to give you the commitment that you ask for. They would love to be a part of your life. They would love to just promise to be there for you. See, look, this man giving this woman a promise. So it wouldn't surprise me if you identify with the divine feminine. And again, you don't have to. It doesn't matter. You could absolutely be a divine masculine and experiencing this with a divine femme. But what this is it's saying like they want to pledge to you, but it's aggravating them and their inner demons, and that scares them. And we have snake, lie, poison, fertility, and this is why. Because they'd have to let go of old way of being, and they've learned how to survive with the snake in the room, right? Look, empty room, and then the snake. These are two different energies. You have the shadow and that light attribute coming through here. They're so used to surviving in the shadow. Collaboration, achievements, and greater goals. Exactly. This is that commitment energy coming in. Right? I want to commit to you. I want to be a part of your life. No matter what that is, I want to be a part of your life. But there's a lot of things that are going on. We have divine intervention, serendipity, catalyst, supernatural, and karma. So I feel like Source is really playing a hand in this right now. And so whereas maybe you've moved on and you've taken care of yourself, like now this person is experiencing all these supernatural experiences. Like your name is coming up everywhere. They're dreaming about you. They're getting information about you. It's like all these things that they cannot deny. Yeah, and their secret crush, their admirer, attraction, suitor, butterflies. I feel like, again, it's like someone who led you on and you had to leave, and it was like they left you so confused, and they're just watching you from afar. Grass is greener, jealousy, better option, unhappy, deserve better. That's what I was saying earlier. They feel like you deserve better than them. Wedding, marriage, forever, the one, union, and Source is like, I've got other plans here. Okay, so don't get so caught up on this, but Source is definitely putting a hand in this relationship, this connection. We have Daisy with innocence and joy. They see you as this beautiful, beautiful person who's so innocent, and you're just the epitome of happiness, and they love that about you. We have Lily with grace and rebirth. You make rebirth a very graceful event. And for them, they just feel like they're just so clumsy. And we have passion flower, awareness, and mystery. And you're this very mysterious person for them. And they wish that they could run to you and learn all about you. But it's just very scary. Look at all these blues and whites. Now, these are all different flowers in this deck. And it's interesting that blue was the background on these two with the white flower. And you have a blue flower here with this white background. So they're trying to learn how to speak their truth, but it's definitely something that is purifying in their system right now. Forgiveness. Oh, forgive yourself and others to free your heart. I'm sorry I broke your heart. And I feel like for you, forgiveness is definitely a main thing with this person. Let's see what your card says. A drink me labeled bottle. Look at her. This massive bottle. So this says, let me get to it in the book. This is Italian. I need English. It says, in the story, as Alice tried to find a way to get through the tiny door, she noticed a small bottle on the table in the corner of the room, and the label said, drink me. Alice hesitated for a while, but then decided to drink the potion, which made her shrink and shrink until she was but 10 inches small. are tall. You are facing a choice and wondering whether you should open the bottle and drink the potion. To make up your mind, carefully scrutinize every detail and check that there is no mention of poison or danger. Once done, take action one way or another. Of course, there will be repercussions, but at the end of the day, trying and choosing are far better than stagnation and immobility. Have you taken enough time to measure the possible consequences of your actions? And right now, that's exactly what they're going through. They're measuring the consequences of their actions, and the consequences are that they potentially lost the person of their dreams, and that was you. And they are not exactly sure how to come forward. So again, this is not about what they're going to do. This is about what they would say, and that's exactly how they feel about it. They would tell you they feel like they lost the person of their dreams, and they don't know if there's a way to make up to it, but they feel like you're the one. But my anxiety is overtaking me now. Is there any way that you could ever forgive me? Is there any way that you could ever see my side of the story? Or have I just really mucked it up so bad that there's no way that you can see where I'm coming from? And I wouldn't blame you if you felt that way. I mean, overall, they're very, very genuine. This is a very kind heart, but I do feel like there was a lot of pain that happened between you two because this person never came forward to tell you how they truly felt. So they left you in a place of a lot of confusion, and that confusion creates chaos within us, and that's what creates the suffering and that pain. And so it's like you had to choose, is it better for me to hold on to this, or is it better for me to surrender and to walk away? And I feel like most of you are the ones that surrendered and walked away from the situation. And I don't feel like there's a lot of bad feelings or bad blood between the two of you, but I do feel like for some there might be, and that's why the forgiveness card came out. But I do feel like they're very aware. They're very aware that they broke your heart, and they're wondering, is there any chance that you could ever forgive me? Even if we don't get back together, is there any chance that I can say I'm sorry and you accept that? And that's how they feel, and that's the truth that they would say right now. So this is what I see for you here. If you feel like this is your message, leave the little heart with the bandage around it and say, I know that forgiveness frees me from past resentments and judgments and allows me to embrace my future and my present wholeheartedly. And if it resonated with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links in the description box. In order to do so, you can email me for personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships. But if not, thank you so much for your continued support here. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, but I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming through to give us this message today. And until next time, stay human. Bye.